Anybody that knows my family knows that we love being in the kitchen, but anytime we love to go outside and cook. Today, we're gonna cook all the trout on this awesome grill that my friend Santi from Asada Grills made. We're using all hardwood. We got our firebox on the side, and we're transferring the coals over into the grill side here. We had a very awesome day on the creek today. We came home with tons of trout. We have the entire family over, and we are gonna have a trout feast. The first way I ever learned how to cook trout, my parents taught me years ago, and that was in a foil packet. And this is something that you can do at the campsite, you can do it in your kitchen, you can do it on your grill. I'm just gonna start by putting a little bit of butter on our foil. Eventually, we're gonna lay our trout right here. So just basically where the fish is gonna be. Just a teeny tiny bit of olive oil. We're going to take our beautifully cleaned fish, set it right down in the middle, rub it around a little bit, our butter and oil. And then, the next thing is taking my mother, Debbie Forrest's delicious trout stuffing here. It's made with parsley from the garden, lemon, garlic, onions, olive oil, and butter, salt and pepper, of course. And on this one, I'm not going to be too worried about how the skin looks because it's going to be steamed in the foil. So I'm going to just go ahead. We're not going to have crispy skin either way. And I'm just going to cover this guy all over. Both sides here. Okay. We fold up to the middle. One, two, and the third fold down. Fold the ends. Fold the end here. And that fish is ready for the grill. Okay, we're gonna wrap one more trout. This time we have a beautiful rainbow trout. This guy, a little bit different. We are gonna do some fresh garlic, sliced super thin. We have some lemon slices that are going in. We're gonna salt and pepper this guy. Salt. Fresh cracked black pepper. I have fresh from the garden oregano and some thyme. I learned a long time ago from a great family friend, you always do the shiny side out. Why? Because it looks better. Okay, we're putting our big one on. It's going to take a little bit longer than the rest of the fish. We'll put this small one on in just a few moments. We just raised our grill up a little bit. We want a medium-high heat to cook the trout in these cast iron pans. It was a little too hot, right? So we're going to do cast iron 3 different ways. We have your traditional cast iron pan. We got a flat top grill top here. And then we actually have a grill pan. So each of them is going to have a little bit of butter and olive oil in it with some different flavorings, but we want to see how they come out in the different pans. Okay, we have 3 of our awesome little brown trout here, seasoned with salt and pepper. We've infused our butter and olive oil with a little garlic and lemon, and we're just going to get them into the pan. Our biggest rainbow right here on our flat pan. Now we're going to do our cast iron grill pan. We're going to need a little bit more oil on this one because we have the depth here with the grills. To this one I'm going to add a little bit fresh oregano, some fresh thyme. We have our seasoned rainbow on top of these herbs. 1 seasoned brown trout. These trout are seasoned with salt and pepper. The one thing that we don't want to do with trout is overcook it. It's one of the most delicious, delicate fish until you overcook it. So really just going for a few minutes on each side, a little bit longer with our big foil wrap guy in the back there, but 4-5 minutes or so on each side here and flip. One of the things that's so great about trout is, especially on these size, is you can eat the skin and it's delicious. And with all these guys, we're gonna have an awesome crispy skin to eat. Okay, little fresh grilled lemon on the skillet here, and then flip our rainbow. Looks perfect. Anytime you're using lemon on the grill and you feel like it's about to start to burn, just pick it up and put it on top of your fish. What I'm looking for here before we flip is to see that the skin is nice and golden brown and crispy, and the flesh is ready to peel away from the bone. These guys need just about another minute. You can hear him sizzling away inside that foil pack. There's a trade-off, I think, when you're cooking trout in a foil pack versus grilling it or cooking it over a pan, roasting it, in that you miss out on that delicious crispy skin. But what you miss out on the foil pack, you gain in flavor because everything is still in there, right? That's why we try to infuse the oil and the butter in our pans here. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. Brown skin, ready to fall away from the bone, peeling right off. I'm gonna adjust our heat a little bit. What I'm doing here is we're taking the roasted garlic and we're just squeezing it right over top of the fish here. Delicious, sweet, roasted garlic. A little bit of fresh dill from the garden. We got our crispy herbs, some fresh dill. Finish everything off with just a touch of salt. Some fresh black pepper. A couple of fresh lemon slices. The thing about wrapped fish is it's almost like Christmas morning. You're not exactly sure what's in there. Timing wise, pretty similar to the other fish. We don't want them underdone or overdone, but I know that they're seeming pretty good in there. I can hear them sizzling away. It's one of those things, you don't have the advantage of seeing them like you do with the fish grilling in the pan there, but I know from when I put them on that they're just about done now. We transferred the heat over to that side, took them off our pans. We're gonna remove them from the grill and see what we got inside. Oh yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's perfect. Flesh is just ready to fall right away. All of that flavor packed right into that fish. We've lost nothing. This guy was gonna flip him right out. Delicious. See the meat just falling away. We brought our trout inside. We're ready to make a plate and enjoy all the sides that we made. And of course, we're gonna top it all off with one of our beautiful trout. I'm gonna go for one of these crispy looking brown trout right here. Right on top. We just removed the fillet from this side, and now we're just going to grab the spine here and just slowly pull the bones right out.
The trout is unbelievable. It's cooked to perfection. You can use your fingers, look for the bones, pick it apart, bite across the grain. If there's going to be a bone, you're going to see it right away. But there's nothing better than this. This is trout that was caught today, cooked perfectly.
At the end of the day, we get to sit and enjoy this meal together. But this dinner isn't the only thing that we made today. more importantly, we made memories. And being able to sit down with this meal that we all made together, that literally everybody in the family had a hand in, is something that I'll never forget. And that's what every day should be about, right? Right, Anders?
Yep, definitely. Cheers to a great day
Cheers.
and a great meal.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Anders. Thank you,
Love you guys.
Oh,
Cheers.
cheers.
Mama.
Lula's basically eating all the trout. You guys better get some.
Really? She really is.
Oh, yeah. I love that you love it. It's awesome, honey.
Did you want to try some of the fish?
Loves it. It's good, right? Good.